Hello, Twitch, hello, YouTube. How you guys doing today? Hopefully your day is good. My day is good, hopefully. Well, let's get to it, shall we? We're getting into Final Fantasy today, where we're going to jerk some more. And I'm going to be still letting the cutscenes play. I know they're long, I know they're boring, and they talk and talk and talk and talk and talk, and they don't keep it up. But, you know, but first, I kind of want to try another crack at this jumping puzzle here in Resident. So come along with me, and we shall figure this out together. Well, I mean, I've already figured it out. I've done it on silver already. I just want to get the lookout point up top. Alright, well, so far so good. Ah! Come on, let me... I shouldn't have said anything, I was doing good. Ah! Yeah, see? Every once in a while the game just gives you a random super jump. You're like, but I didn't want to jump. Like right there, super jump. I'm like, dude, make up my mind, either you short jump or you do a super jump. Can't do both. They did not jump when I hit my button. I don't know if that was input lag or what. Probably though. Seriously? You gave me a super jump there. Literally. Either it gives you a super jump or it doesn't want to respond to you hitting the space bar. Jump button. Super jump. Seriously, you really gotta jump when I hit the spacebar. I mean, that's the way this works. Seriously, what the fuck? I just barely touched the button and you're going for a 5-meter run? Why? Why did you keep running when I took all my hands off the controls? See, there it gave me a super jump. Longer than the normal jump. And then it gives me a short ass jump. Why? Why are you not consistent the same every time I hit the button? See? I barely touch it. Barely touch it. Seriously? Holy crap. Alright, here. Usually fairly decent at these jump puzzles, but it's been unusually bad today for inconsistent jumping. See? See? Exactly my point. Totally inconsistent. Completely inconsistent. All right, one more try here. Well, I'm not ready to give up on it yet. Let's put it that way. I can't say one more try or 50 more tries, but I will eventually get tired of it. Especially since I'm on stream and you guys don't want to continue to watch me fail, because the game is being really inconsistent with its jumps. I don't know why. This one's easy, just overshoot it. This is fine, getting on the light post. That one's easy. Easy as long as you don't get stupid jumps. And that one's easy as long as you get consistent jumps. And he sticks the landing and not keeps moving after I take my hands off the buttons. Again, as long as he... Alright, let's just go on with the story. I'm getting a little too overly frustrated with this. I'll get it eventually. I don't know if it's going to be on stream or not, but I will get it. I'm gonna go ahead and skip the cutscene. Skip the cutscene. Ah, should have let that run. I'm sorry. I meant to let that run for you guys. But oh well. Now I'm going to go open up the role quests. I'm especially going to watch this cutscene because the only role quest info, or the only role quest I've done yet, has been for the tank. So ranged, magical. I think they separated ranged magical and ranged physical this time. I know they didn't do that with Endwalker, or not Endwalker, Shadowbringers, but I think they did in Endwalker. Yes, I'm gonna go into the Aetherite before I leave. And I'll go... I think I can... Yeah, I can go. Or need to be. All the Radiant Hope. Go. Alright, now before I go talk to even the first person in here, it's a long cutscene. So, give me a moment, folks. I'll be right back. Okay, folks. Yeah, I don't like the way they attach the Ellison's ears, their head, for them to be more back and up and raised a little bit. I mean, it looks fine on the Lalafell, but on the Ellison, they look out of place. Because Lalafells kind of do the same thing. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to be dealing with the Ishgardian delegate. Fine, I don't mind Ishgard. I need to turn this down a little bit. Oh, by the way, as you can hear, I finally got Stream Beats working. Turn it down just... Alright, so now I'm off to Ishgard. I'll save the feast for later. I want to get this caught up because this starts at 85 and I think there's one every level from 85 to 90. Go. Lord Emmerich. Okay. I believe I need to go to, yep, the cathedral. Let's see. Again, with cutscenes, even the unspoken ones where you gotta read, I just kind of be quiet and let you read. So, do not take my not speaking as just doing nothing. I'm reading with you. Okay. Do this. Western Highland, eh? We shall take the chocobo there. Yes, yes. I think I know where we're going. I think we're going to the place. Yeah, it looks like it. Where we first encountered Ice Heart's. Not her name. The one that eventually turned into her. Maybe it was Ice Heart. Her. The first place we really kind of dove in who they were and finding them. Alrighty. No, you don't, big fella. Alright, so back to Ishgard. I went to the wrong place. I keep slipping off when I don't notice it. I wonder if I could throw any of that. Let me... Well, I'll finish this. Actually, I'm wearing mostly crippler gloves and be the problem. Do I have any gloves? Level 84 gloves. Probably better than what I'm wearing. And I do see some boots. Level 84. Alright, let's check our nose to inventory. What the heck? Those, but those. That I have a earring of casting, probably better than what I'm wearing. Oh, these two here. And well, I'm gonna keep on to that hold of that one because I have a couple of other classes, or all of me other classes. Definitely needs to stay a vendor. I have some stuff I could sell. Okay, so I'm gonna go see a vendor first because this always fills my inventory with all kinds of crap that I turn here in a... Nearest vendor should be in Forgotten Night. There's one here. I don't believe there is. Nope. Forgotten Night is. Which is fine. I haven't been in here in a long time. At least not for any amount of time. Merchant and Mender. We'll take a look at the gear. I think I'm pretty good. Yeah, I'm all right. Anything else I might be able to sell? Eh. Alright, that'll empty some spots out in my inventory. I can probably get rid of all anything below level 80 for caster gear that I have, but oh well. Alright, let's talk to him. Okay, I'm gonna take a real quick break here, folks. I'll be right back. Okay, folks. Let's get a moving. We'll find out if we'll see if we can figure out who this guy was. Hopalong. I believe that's where they first came in. No, evidently not. Okay, let's start with the last video.
Hello.
Howdy, how are you, Miss Clarka?
Doing fine. How about you?
I'm doing okay. Miss Rells is up to the dungeon just before the Eidolon trial,
Okay.
and she needs to do it hopefully when she gets home from work tonight. That way, it's before you go to work yourself. Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully, we can get both the dungeon and that trial in. Stop at about 3 o'clock your time. So you tell me if that's feasible, please.
Should be.
Eric. Doing his role quest that he just opened up. So how was working?
It's okay. I wasn't working.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yesterday was a game day. That's right.
Went and saw Spider-Man. It was fun.
Good. I've heard it was really, really good.
It was better than I expected.
If you guys enjoyed Ghostbusters at all, I highly suggest going and see. It is quite good.
Hello.
Howdy.
Been at 92 for like 5 minutes.
Oh. That's... Loading. So hopefully you guys had a good day besides that yesterday.
I did. John didn't have that great a day yesterday.
I'm sorry to hear that, Arby.
Yeah, it was just a bit of a perfect storm of lots of things, little things going wrong.
Hate it when that happens.
One of those days when a very, very far corner of the room looks like a good place to just crawl into and turn into a little ball. Ooh, voting in.
Sparky Leaf.
Funny enough, so am I.
And there's Clerical Removal. Yay! The broom.
So what's going on?
I guess we do hunts.
Okay. 70s or 80s?
We can start with 70s and work our way up.
Okay. Where are you?
I'm about to head to, I guess, I'm in Charlian.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are you inside a house or something? Or
No, I'm outside by the,
okay. Oh, we can share a port.
yeah.
So I have a couple questions I've been asked. I've noticed that my internet while streaming does definitely get affected by my brother movies finding one. That is,
Yep.
Would getting a new router like the ones we've been talking about, would that alleviate that?
It might alleviate it a little bit.
Okay.
You know, especially if you're, for example, you're just using the default modem / router that like the cable company gives you, and if you get a router with with actual good quality of service feature, and say a gaming router, something that prioritizes certain packets over others, that'll help. Unfortunately,
The only thing that'll actually help is if I get something that helps my upload.
yeah. So, well, not only something that helps the speed of your upload, but something that's a little more dedicated. See, because the thing about cable is shared across the board, so it's not really just your brother. It's also like all your neighbors who happen to have the same service.
Right. Yeah.
You know, so yeah. So and depending on where it is, I mean, for us here, if it wasn't for the fact that thankfully, I think, well, no, you know what? It has gotten worse for us, but we used to be on this special service where our cable was only shared among 16 accounts.
No,
I think they've put us into the standard 255 account, 240 account, whatever it is now, because our lag is definitely worse than it used to be. But it's that account sharing that gets in the way, especially at certain times of the day, and things just really slow down. And the problem you're having isn't so much a throughput problem, because I think even if you have 25 megabits of upload, again, like what your brother's doing, it's almost all 100% download. He's probably only using just a few hundred kbits of upload to literally send commands to the servers and whatnot. So you have most of that upload pipe all to yourself. So that's generally okay. I think the problem is that loaded ping. In other words, just how much you have to wait for stuff to happen. And when you're streaming, there's a lot of back and forth between you and the streaming server, and that as soon as it hits that loaded ping, you're going to drop frames. That's really all there's to it. So it will definitely be alleviated once you go to fiber. Yeah, it'll definitely be alleviated once you go to fiber. Weirdly enough, if you had like a separate DSL line, even though they're not necessarily fast, they're typically only about 20 megabit, 25 megabit lines by themselves at tops. But they're dedicated. They're 100% dedicated just to you.
Right.
And the lag on them is very, very low. And so if the streaming gets to a point where it's producing enough revenue for you, and if you do have like the ability to go with like a DSL line, if you don't have access to fiber, it may just be worth it doing that just for streaming purposes.
Well, I was wanting to upgrade to fibers available.
Yeah, I know.
So
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for Midco to get everything going.
Yep.
I should give them a call or maybe ask a question online or something about affected. Probably do that.
Okay.
I don't think I'd get anybody on the weekend.
I don't know. Hours are available on the weekends, but they're not available 24/7.
Right.
Anyway, son, I did put through the port.
I already ported.
Oh, how come I didn't get a?
I don't know. Maybe we weren't in the same area. I was.
Well, you said you were in Charlian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was too. I was right by the main Etherite.
I don't know.
I didn't get the thing at all. And
Where'd you port to?
Crusario? Oh, I wonder if we're in different. We were in different instances.
It could be. Because I ported to Fort Job because I already got the stuff yesterday.
Well, I did too, but I usually port to Crystarium as a matter of course.
I figure Fort Job would be good because it's close to everything too.
I don't disagree.
I thought perhaps if I got a router with a 2.5 gig, it might help as well, but that's one of what we've been talking about.
Right. It'll help you slightly if you're having problems with your local connection. But what I mean by local connection is your LAN.
Right.
It'll help slightly there. Like for example, if you had several people sharing the Ethernet, and there was a couple of of NAS drives and things like that, and there was a lot of traffic going back and forth. Then bumping up from the 1 gigabit to the 2.5 gigabit will help, right? But that's the only reason. That's the only scenario where you're going to get any benefit as far as your streaming is concerned.
I thought perhaps it would prioritize the 2 connection. I don't know.
Well, so yeah, so routers are funny things. If you're talking about a wired connection, the wired connections are in a
I'm
different.
going to start the hunt.
Okay. The wired connections are in a different environment than the wireless connections. A lot of that quality of service and all that stuff, it really boils down to how the wireless is handled. The wired connections tend to have priority anyways.
Okay. Well, right now everything is wired because I don't like wireless.
Okay.
Got Ethernet cables running to his Blu-ray players in the front room and
Right.
my 2 computers.
Yeah. Then then something with quality of service would definitely help. Now, if you got a lot of Ethernet cables, though, that sounds to me like you've got a switch.
Well, it's the modem. Modem has a built-in.
Well, yeah, but it's only like 4 ports, though, right?
Yeah, and I'm using all 4 of them.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, it sounded like you had a lot more than 4 devices plugged in.
2 computers
Because
and 2 Blu-ray players.
Yeah, because just want to bring up that there are different types of switches, right? And so some switches are what's called managed switches, and other switches are unmanaged.
Mm-hmm.
The unmanaged switches kind of sort of let all the traffic plow through.
Right.
The managed switches, you can say, okay, I want this port to have priority over that port. That you can do that.
Okay.
Well,
and with the ASUS routers we were looking at, I thought it mentioned something along those lines.
Oh yeah, no, the four sorry, the 4 wired ports in the back. The 4 wired ports in the back you are going to be able to manage them. But sometimes when you're looking at Ethernet switches, you'll have well, this is I'll just use gigabit as an example. This is a gigabit Ethernet switch, and it's $20. This is a gigabit Ethernet switch, and it's $60. If they're both gigabit switches, why would I want the $60 one over the 20? The $20 one will do just fine. Well, yes, it'll do fine for a really basic installation, but it's likely the reason one's 20 and the other one's 60 is because the $20 one is unmanaged. So everything goes through it like a giant water hose. There's no control whatsoever, and
Right.
then all of a sudden, somebody who's just reading email gets as much priority as you who are trying to pump things through in a stream, because the switch doesn't care. The switch will give half the bandwidth to the person just reading the email.
Right.
But if it's managed, it'll go, oh, wait a second. So this person here is like actually, letting traffic go through, once every 30 seconds. Basically, the next time you switch over, and they only need 100 kbytes, to do this for 2 seconds. Then why don't I keep giving the rest of the bandwidth to this other switch here that's streaming constantly? I mean, to this other port here that's streaming constantly. That sort of thing. Anyways, I guess I should join the wife and hence.
Yes, I'm getting bored just sitting here.
I'm sorry. Well, so I have Violet Triffids who are like literally right in front of me, and Smileys.
Okay, I guess I'll meet you at the Smileys. You can finish off the Triffids by yourself.
Oh, fine, be that way. Mimi. Forcing the healer to fight.
So the church members or the church hierarchy is feeling like they've been forgotten, tossed aside, and treated like nothing. Or like peasants. Well,
So
say now they feel
read a
like,
couple of guides, and I watched some videos to see whether I was missing something on the sage.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I'm pretty much doing what needs to be done. I may not be doing it in the most optimal fashion, but other than stuff that I won't get until I'm past 80, I'm pretty much doing it correctly. So I'm not sure whether that feeling that I'm always trying to catch up is going to go away. Smileys, I'm at Smileys.
well, considering that the sage is a barrier, period, you may always have that feeling.
See, I would think that it would be the other way around, because I'm thinking. Well, again, I was never in a. I was never a disciplined priest in the old place.
The places shall not be named.
Yes.
Anyway, what I was saying is, so now the church.
Yeah, I as far as priests were concerned, I preferred holy. And truth be told, my favorite was for anything there was druid. So I missed the druid.
They are being treated like they treated others, and like it. Well, perhaps.
I'm on. Man, talk about utility.
Yeah. Oh, we'll leave that there.
Talking about EverQuest?
No. Wow.
Oh. Wow.
EverQuest druid was fun too, but he wasn't anywhere near as much utility as a WoW druid.
Hmm.
You know, WoW druid, you could be a healer, you could be a DPSer, you could even tank. Although I never really bothered tanking. I guess theoretically you could even be a melee DPSer with a cat form. If there's one thing I miss, if there's one thing I really miss from WoW, is the druid.
Retain
Druids
Moth.
can do everything. Heal,
Yep.
tank, DPS.
Yep.
Couple different forms of DPS even.
Melee and magic, yep. Boomkin was my fave. Etain Moth, Rabbit's Tail, Rainbow Lorikeet, and I already have my quests from yesterday. And Hawker. Moth. I'm on. By the way, which pixie quest do you have?
I'll go and get him later.
Okay. Then I'll hold off on mine until later.
Because I have to change over.
No problems.
Okay.
Oh, didn't you say that you got the wrong ones, or?
And then the wrong class.
85, 86, and I think that was 80. Yes. And now I can go back to Razat Han.
We're I'll do the hunts and get him on the way back.
Yeah. What for the second set of hunts?
No, I'll do the hunts and then I'll get my pixie quest on the way back.
Oh, okay.
What else do you have?
Rabbit's Tail and Rainbow Lorikeet.
Okay, folks, I'll be right back. Okay.
Just change my gear.
Actually.
Uh-huh. Firewood?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. There's another werewood down. There is another werewood down there.
I know. That's why I went there.
On. I'm on.
What request do you have?
Chaser over here. Flowery Frolic, and Where There's Wool, There's a Way.
Chaser?
And the love potion.
Oh.
Numo. Did you switch to your correct class now?
Yes.
Yeah, because I actually have a second set of Pixie quests today too. The ones I have are yesterday's. Something's wrong. I'll check it next time I have a... You know, I haven't gotten the love letter one in a while. I keep getting the leaf men are after me and the whatever eating my house. The love letter one's the most fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up. I'm on. Let me know when we get to yours. Looking at the other screen. That has to be one of the most nondescript corners
I'm
of
back,
Raz's,
folks.
man.
Right here.
Or Razan.
It looks as though I won't have fiber here, and there won't be fiber here until 2025, which is not going to work for my plans. Probably just get it where it's already at in Champaign when I.
Okay, I have Amazing Grace and
Amazing Grace is the grazing grass, right? Did you already
Yeah.
talk to the pixie?
No.
Okay. Then you have to go back and talk to her first.
I'm aware of this.
And based on where you're headed, I'm guessing you're gonna go bag some puka.
No, I'm gonna wake up a pixie.
Oh, okay. That's easier.
You will fail
Except-
in your attempt.
Yes.
It's a lot easier to find it when you know what level it's at.
Oh, the little up
So
down that
Blossom
they
is
added.
now playing
Yeah.
all the realms.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
It will only get worse if what Father said is true, as it did in Amarot.
If that's our model, then shouldn't we expect the
I'm
effects to
on.
grow more severe as it feeds off its own spread? As if people transforming into those monstrosities wasn't bad enough. If the flora and fauna, if the land itself turned against us.
No one would survive.
Here's your order, friend. May you find comfort in these dark times.
You can get your wool here.
Yep.
Where do we go from here? If there's one thing we've learned, fighting blindly and simply reacting to what comes.
I don't know
when
what it
comes
is, but-
nothing. We must find a solution that addresses the fundamental cause. Before our strength is exhausted, before this crisis
Something maybe since I was messing
spirals
around
out
with my
of control.
targeting. To see
Is there
whether I could fix that
anything we
random
overlooked?
target change issue.
If there is
But
an answer,
whenever I have
Madeline herself
another
will
player
have it.
targeted, like you,
she who bound Zodiac and forestalled
getting
the
away
final
from
days.
targeting you is troublesome. I have to escape out.
Alas, we have heard naught from her since the Tower of Babel.
I am
Whether
on.
she cannot or will not speak, I can only speculate. Even the flower she gave us is no
Am
more.
I going anywhere for your quest?
I have the flowery frolic. Assume you're going this way for the Undine Heart or something. Oh no, you're going for the grass. Yeah, go for it.
I don't remember where Flowerly Frog is.
Flower baskets. Up in that area.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So
I just wasn't sure.
advised the Watcher. What could be the significance of that name? It is entirely unfamiliar to me.
To me as well. It meant something to the ancients, though. In our time.
Most surely. Yet I do not recall a single mention of it in the records of Anida.
Another dead end. And quite literally. It's not as if there are any ancients living we could go and ask.
Not alive as such, but not quite dead.
Hop on.
Lidibus.
I'm on.
I sealed him in the White Horse site of the Crystal Tower back on the 1st. Contained within that reservoir of ether that maintains it, ether that is returned little by little to the sea. Naught may remain of his soul. However, if part of it lingers, we might be able to speak with him there. I know we can no longer make that journey, but you, my friend, still can. Thank you, my friend. That would mean much to me.
If nothing else, should we learn the First is safe, we'll have that much more reason to keep fighting the
Heading
good
to a
fight.
double fate.
Okay.
That said,
Let me know when
the
you get
odds are not in our
here.
favor, to say the least. Which is why we're fortunate to have Urianger up there on the moon, working hard to make all the necessary preparations for our departure, should it come to it.
And why we have nothing to lose by staying the course till the last
Oh,
instant.
up there.
Indeed. To the last, let us all do what we can. I will consult with Master Matoya and see if she knows of a way to reach Hydaelyn from the ethereal sea.
And I will visit the nation's leaders and attempt to ascertain how far the final days have progressed elsewhere.
Keep me abreast of your findings.
Why?
I
Oh,
can seek out
that's
and
right.
slay the worst of the immediate threats, if only to slow the spread.
Unease, terror, despair. Try as we might to suppress them, these emotions will return to harry us time and time again. But when they do, remember this. Your friends and loved ones are out there somewhere, sharing in your struggle. You are not alone.
So ends the brief respite before the next revelation. Yes, so much left for you to see. Where beginning ends, and end begins.
In a situation like this, I swear, click targeting somebody is nearly impossible.
Why are you click targeting?
Because I was trying to click on you to toss a heal on you.
That's why I click on you on the
No,
party
no, no.
list.
I'm talking about the party list.
Oh, why is that impossible?
Because there's too much stuff going on and I can't find my mouse.
Oh, yeah, I hate when that happens.
I'm on
So what else do you have?
Flowery Frolic.
Okay.
There wasn't a forlorn or
No.
okay.
Okay. So from here we go back to Imperium. Whoops, that one. And yes, we're going to use an Aetherite ticket. My rule for Aetherite tickets is cost more than 500 gil. Let's go find Lena.
Straight ahead. Close to the mountain. Right here's fine.
What else do you have?
I'm on. I am done. I just need the second batch. Oh, I see you're fate hunting. Where's everybody?
Okay. To the cabinet of curiosity.
Now, I haven't played the White Mage for a while now, since, other than just to move some bars around pretty much since the expansion started. And I do wonder if after dealing with the Sage and Adder's Gall, the Adder's Gall gauge, I wonder whether the White Mage Lily gauge is going to feel slow.
Probably.
It probably will, because the Lily's only filled every 30 seconds and has to be 30 seconds of combat. Whereas the Adder's Gall gauge fills every 20 seconds, and you can literally just be sitting there eating a burrito and it'll still fill. Although I guess some people consider eating a burrito combat.
Depends on who you are.
Where are we?
Cause explosions.
Yes. You gonna turn in the grass? Ah, yes, roof beams, the enemy of every high flyer. That's one type of mount I have none of.
Dragon?
The little one, the little dragons.
You can get one from crafting.
I know, but it's such a pain in the butt. It's firmament crafting, right? Yeah. I tried, but I just basically got bored with it. I know. Some people are like, but crafting is less boring than gathering. I don't know. I just find gathering more fun. Maybe because I get to move around. Did you level?
No. I just changed. Okay, next zone.
I'm grabbing the next set of quests. Did you grab them with your correct character?
That's why I changed.
Okay, so we're coming back later for these, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Fan now incoming.
Helm Beetle, Floor Mandrill, Greatwood Royal.
Crackronk and Thorn, Greatwood Rail, and a Trussoraptor. Get your. I guess you start with Floor Mantle.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it on, kid. Bring it on. I shall look forward to that duel. Oh.
Correct, Ronkendall, right?
Thorn,
Thorn.
Little Cube, Laser Cube, Come on. Where'd you? Oh, you dropped us up above. I'm on. So the only thing I have left is the Trossoraptors.
Alright. Well, it was a nice connection. I like the fact that they did the connection to the last expansion. Okay, folks, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back.
I'm done.
So am I.
So are you?
Mm-hmm.
In a journey set incoming.
Okay.
All I have is Ancient Lizard and Master of Stelos.
I have Desert Coyote, Forest Rockos, and Scissor Jaws.
Okay, well, let's go out the south end here. And there'll be Ancient Lizards and Scissor Jaws right there. Even out the north end too, but
Uh-huh.
Scissor Jaws right after her left. And Ancient Lizards right behind him. And I don't mean the two back there. Yeah, those. I got it. Oh.
Okay, what else do you have?
Master of Stelos.
Alright, folks, let's go see our old nemesis. Still there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You went AFK and come back, and you guys are definitely silent. Left.
Nope. Didn't hear you say AFK. I didn't say hey or come back.
You were talking.
Ah. Okay. Forest Rockos for me.
I have nothing else, so whatever it is you need.
All the books. I'll want to read them all. Take them with
I
her.
guess we're going to Twine.
Yep. It's free.
Well, it is.
Biometric Transaction complete. Please state your business.
I'm on.
That took a while.
Acknowledged. Reinitializing Seacoast Tower systems. Searching for Elidibus entity.
Blizzard fate.
Target located in subterranean core power accumulator. Projecting image.
My home. My friends. No more than a dream. You. Why have you awakened me? I no longer sense those places beyond, or Lord Zodiac. You must explain all. So, he is fallen, and my brethren's souls returned to the star. The doom we sacrificed so much to prevent is come again. Old burdens now yours to bear. But if this is Fandaniel's design, then I, as Elidibus, have a duty to fulfill. Your unsolicited act has restored to me some few memories of the convocation. Such knowledge as I have, I will share. I do this not for you. I merely perform my duty, as I have ever done. Where to begin? Ah, the end. Your understanding of what caused the final days is consistent with our own. The decay first took root where the currents were weakest. Yes, a conclusion drawn by him, Fandaniel. Not the him of here and now, but as I knew him, long, long ago. Having shed light upon the phenomenon, he dedicated himself to devising a countermeasure. Were it not for his knowledge of the Celestial, we would never have made the connection, and thence forestalled the final
That's the first
days.
records right here.
And though he inherited that noble soul, how different this last incarnation. So consumed by self-loathing and hate. Elpis.
Another one up here.
The name is familiar to me.
You got a goat behind you.
Yet I know it
I know,
not
I'm
as a
ignoring you.
flower, but a place. A testing facility for determining which of our creations were fit to be released into the world.
Now you got another goat behind you.
Many worked there. And before joining the convocation and assuming the title of Fandaniel, he was their chief. He was Hermes. That is all I know. The crystals tell little of the lives the 14 led prior to their induction. Elpis itself would tell even less. Nary a ruin has survived. Wait. I saw you there. In Elpis. No. I did not. But I did. I did. A lingering trace of impossibility.
That's it.
And a truth
Okay.
that fills my heart. My memories remain clouded, I fear. However, they have revealed to me one possible course. You must travel to Elpis, to the time when Hermes served as its chief.
Holdu, Calusia, and Bisel.
In
Whiptail,
glimpsing the Exarch's
Tragopan,
memories, not
Defective
only did I
Talons.
make his summoning magic mine
So
own,
my guess is we start with
I
Whiptails.
also mastered the
hop on.
workings of this tower, which, having absorbed
Come
my
on.
empowered essence, now harbors an abundance of energy. As such, I believe I can deliver you unto the past, unto that place and that precise moment. Given the eons that must be traversed, the gateway will not be fully formed. Your form will be less tangible still than those warriors of light I had summoned. In all likelihood, none will be able to see or hear you. Yet even should you manage to interact with others, you will be unable to effect meaningful
What else do you have?
change. For the
Tragopan's
reality
down
you
here,
wish to
Defective
save,
Talus is
the
upstairs.
reality to which you must return exists as a result of the final days.
And Holdu's right around all over
Cannot
Defective
reshape
Talus
the past
too, so.
to undo the tragedies of the
If you want
present.
to take care of those two and then come down to the
Cannot
Tragopans,
unmake
and
the
then we can do
sorrow
the,
and suffering
you said Bison?
fated to come.
Yeah.
In full knowledge of this, will you still entrust your life to your foe and make the journey?
Yes, cool. This is going to give me
Very
the
well.
answers.
I shall cast you unto the river of time. Let this be my final act. You must input the commands. I no longer have the authority. First, you must reconfigure the systems, that the tower's ether may be channeled for the magic. The preparations are complete. The gateway will soon open.
Okay.
Turn at once to the ocular.
Bring him over here.
All appears to be in order. The ether flows unimpeded. The magic should consume every last mote of my essence. Why are you surprised? Did I not say that this will be my final act?
I guess I got a friend.
There is no more.
I know.
There is nothing for me here. The
Because
ones
you
I
pulled him
love
before I
and
get
long
everything
to see
together,
again
and then I couldn't get him
awaiting
off you, so I quit trying.
in that promised land, beyond memory and dream.
Because I am not a tank.
Now go, warrior of light.
I'm sorry, say again?
Go.
So I tried to pull him off you, I couldn't do it, so I quit trying.
Oh, that's okay. I'm not expecting that you can pull him off of me. You're not a tank right now.
That's what you said. Literally.
Well, Hydaelyn, I take my leave of you. Yours is the
Although I would
mountain
question
of
your
the
sanity at
masters.
walking into high-level fates like that.
May
I'm
you
75.
have
Yeah,
The
but
joy,
yeah,
of it.
and the fate's like a 78 fate.
burden,
Mom should be about.
and the solitude.
The mobs are 75, but there's a lot of them.
It falls to you
We're not the only ones here.
This is
You.
Miss Clark here.
and your champion.
Yeah, but that doesn't give her any better
to save
armor.
our star.
No, but it does give her the bloodthirst. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I will have to check as soon as I can. I think my... I thought I was wearing fingerlings. Perhaps it's just a cutscene. Well, I mean, fingerless gloves, there's 2 fingers that have coverage. Yep, my food is
Okay, clues and bison for me, and what else for you?
Tragopan down below. Come on.
Go poker.
Going to a double fate.
Oh, of course he had to join in. Good idea if I level synced with it.
Work better.
Get more credit.
And here we are, Elpis. Well, well, how rare to receive you in person. To what do we owe the honor? Oh, just
I think I
a
need to
few
just stand
odd
back here.
tasks. We'll be here a while.
You should be able to come up
Welcome
to where I'm
stay
at.
As long as you see fit, of course. As a matter of procedure, however, I must ask that you kindly remove your masks.
That was weird.
Come now. Is this truly necessary? Surely you can tell who we are.
Who you are, perhaps, but I am far less infamous. Regardless, if we do not follow protocol, 'tis our hosts who would be held accountable. So, please, do favor us with your handsome face.
No, I mean, I'm following you. That's not the issue. It's just that if I start attacking, then things look at me. Meanwhile, if I just dot and keep you shielded. Bye-bye.
Where are you? There you are.
Satisfied.
Dragopans and bison.
Okay.
I thank you for your
About
cooperation.
a quarter of the way to my
You
level.
are free to go about your business.
Through or two?
2.
Okay.
About 1 million to go. A little over 1 million.
Say that again?
A little over 1 million.
Okay.
By the by,
Sorry, I've got
you see it too, yes?
there's a video I'm listening to. So.
I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about.
That's odd. It's right here. A bit thin in the ether, but there's no mistaking it. The color of its soul is almost identical to Azem's. Do you suppose he created it? Rather unusual for a familiar to have a soul, though.
Don't ask me. All I know is that it's trouble. Doubly so if it's his spitting image. So let's leave it be. Come now.
It's trying to say something, but it's literally too intangible to form words. Why don't you give it some ether? Spare a snifter of your bounteous reserves.
Who do you take me for?
Why, a dear friend, of course. One who wouldn't let acts of kindness, such as my accompanying him on errands to far-flung outposts, go unrewarded?
I suggest you close your eyes, or this may be unpleasant.
There's going to be
You may
a
open your eyes.
lot of cutscenes in this.
Come on.
Oh, the Dragopans right up here. Okay, I'll know that next time.
Oh, you even adjusted its size.
I'm
The better
sorry,
to
say what? Huh?
indulge your whim.
There are a bunch of
This way,
Dragopans together
it will
right
be
up on
easier
that
to
bluff.
communicate.
I know, but we don't need them.
We did before. Saying
How
they're
very
easier to
thoughtful
find
of
over
you.
there.
Okay.
And may I applaud your art.
It's just usually we don't go all the way to the bison, so.
Yeah, but it's right above where we
Without
have to go
further
down
ado
to pick the fairy guy.
Greetings.
Yeah,
I
yep, yep.
am Hythlodaeus, chief of the Bureau of the
I have
Arctic.
a seahorse.
Climb on it,
Sulking
just
beside
right here.
me is the most honorable Emmett Selk
I'll
of
hop
the
on, but
Convocation
I
of
mean, literally
14.
it's 50 feet.
And
feels like
how
driving
might
a
we
car in
address
LA.
you, my new friend. A fine name. And I'm pleased to see you understand our words. So, tell us, whence have you come? The thinness of your essence suggests you weren't created here.
I hate it when my attacks miss.
You do not know? Or cannot say? Allow me to ask a different question then.
Come on.
What brings you here?
Seahorses?
Uh-huh.
Well now, the same as us. Perhaps Azim wished to come too, but had to settle for a familiar.
If he truly wished to be here,
Here's an interesting.
then he would be.
Right you are. My apologies if we've given offense. The two of us can discern the color of souls, you see. And yours happens to resemble...
That's it. We don't have any more, do we?
Nope.
Okay, so another set?
And with your purpose matching our own besides, we jumped to a hasty conclusion.
I'm buying Crystarium.
Okay.
We are here to speak with
Watching an interesting video
chief
about
of this facility, which we
a
also
screw
intend
up,
to tour
or a
in order to
misunderstanding,
gain
I should say,
greater
between
insight into
developers
man's
and players.
world. We, I say, though this is Emmett Selk's charge. I am here
And,
only to serve as his guide.
I get
should be happy to
what
serve as yours as
the
well.
point is, but
By
I'm
way
kind
of
of,
an apology
I'm
for
kind
the
of siding with the
misunderstanding.
developers on this one.
Wait, are you suggesting that we bring it along on official
Cookery.
business? This thing we know next to nothing about?
If you harbor suspicions, better to keep it close than leave it to its own devices. Wouldn't you agree?
It's an anime MMO. It's from Korea, and basically they're going to be releasing it
Besides,
globally.
Having a mysterious life form in tow
It's
is the
been
norm
in Korea
rather than the
for
exception
a few
here.
years now, but they're going to be releasing it globally, and they specifically said, the developers specifically said, they weren't going to be making any changes to the global release. Basically everything is in the Korean release, the global release was going to get. And before the global
Welcome, my
release, they
friends,
went
to the
ahead and
testing ground
they
of
censored,
creation at Heaven's Edge.
well, they redrew basically
Elvis.
to make it more modest some of the waifu costumes, or one waifu costume. And everybody, of course, is up in arms about, hey, you said you weren't going to make any changes, blah blah blah. And their answer was less than satisfactory. It was one of those, you know, you're
This
damned if you do and you're
presence.
damned if you don't sort of things. Because they definitely could not leave it the way the Korean one was on this particular waifu, because she's literally walking around bare-breasted.
Visitors! We have visitors!
And that's just not going to fly here. Get your hunts on Route 66. But it pretty much pissed everybody
What
off.
secrets are you hiding, I wonder?
Because, after all, waifu boobies are sacred.
Can't go around showing them to everybody. Everybody want to play with them.
That's right.
Okay.
We're going to second set now?
Yeah.
Okay. Furry gators.
You drive this time.
Oh, I do. Okay. Ryan, why are we running? Oh, because that's not you. Sorry. I'm chasing after somebody else.
Sounds about right. Alright. Now.
Lake Viper, Violet Triffid.
Okay. Wolverines, white gremlins, and furry gators. Let's do Wolverines first.
You have.
I have nothing against them, but somebody does, and they're willing to pay me for it.
Fair enough. Okay, a brief moment.
Mm-hmm.
Be right back, folks.
Oh, there's that horse over there.
Why don't you go back to the other ones?
What other ones?
You two are right next to each other.
Yeah, there's a couple more next to each other too. Sorry, I got caught up by the horse.
I don't want to fight the horse.
But he's cool looking.
Yes, he is.
Well, don't you want to give it 3 seconds of your time?
I think it'll take less than that.
I'll raise you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
I can't hit the right key to save my life.
Sometimes for those low-grade AEs, it's almost better to stand in them when you have a sage. So then the
breaks your shield.
It breaks the shield.
Yeah, I do that a lot when I'm a sage.
Well, it's just an annoying mechanic you have to deal with, you know.
It's like standing in stupid when you're a black.
When you're a dark
black
knight, yeah.
dark knight, yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be a mechanic adopted.
It's kind of nice sometimes because you don't have to move out of that crap.
Okay, so furry gators, and what do you have?
Lake Viper. Lake Viper.
Trick is learning how much you can stand, not getting bone staff.
Yep. Well, if there's any kind of stacks, any kind of vulnerability stuff going on, then you kind of sort of say, no, it's not worth that hassle.
On boss fights, I use it for the tank buster.
Yep.
Because if you stand anything stupid on a boss fight, you get bone stack.
Yep. No, I'm not supposed to kill him. I'm supposed to get him all that.
I wonder if the
Oops.
poison works against shields.
Yes. It'll take off the shield before
Okay.
it goes off the hit points.
Okay, that's cool. Point. I mean, senseless, but cool.
Whoops, you're going. Forgot.
Oh, you got the better mount. Hop in.
Toxic Nightshade is up.
These guys
You wanna do that?
blast
Double
away
hit.
on.
Yeah, it's not a
Over by the
difficult one.
rules.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. You'd think it'd be some kind of trap bait, but it's not.
I stay away from the Yataveos and the Gremlins if I can, unless they have a group.
Or at least a tank.
Tank and a healer. Because those suckers hurt.
Going to have to adjust my.
Why can't I hit anything?
Level sync.
I know.
Topic. Man, it's a little spread out today. There we go.
Not done yet.
No. I'm sorry. No, I know the fate is not done. Or rather, that fate is done, but it opens up into another one.
Yeah.
But I leveled. That's what I meant by there we
Oh.
go.
Do I ever have to see to my? I don't think I will be back to. But first, go right to the pendant. Here looks. Excuse me for. I'll do. Come on, no. Never go up. Or they can't mount here. A pendant. There we go. Take care of this right quick and then upward. Glamour dresser.
Achievement, not today.
Yeah. What is that?
These are gloves that were
Successfully complete the Fate Deadly Nightshade with the highest ranking possible.
Is that all it does?
Yep.
Yeah. That's definitely. I mean, I get that they're spending a lot of time working on that, on the whole achievement system there, but it is kind of a letdown.
Yeah.
There we go. That's correct. Huh?
Well, hop on.
Playing it.
What else you got?
I'm done.
And I looked, I would have known that.
Irrigators and gremlins.
The thought entered my mind is like, oh, I applied my one. Or I upgraded. Oh. Evidently, I have a place for it.
Not gonna go for the Purgators first.
I am. I'm looking forward. Not exactly furry
To the right.
territory.
Down to the right. Down to the right.
One right through the trees. Well, I only need one.
Alright.
I should make a jog too. White gremlins. But then again, it's my hunt, so that should probably be nice.
You should. But will you?
I will. I understand the value of friendliness and companionship and not pissing off the wife.
That's a very important thing to learn.
Yes.
Alrighty then.
Oh, so much for my big attack.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's been turret.
Okay. Hop on. We'll go Rectica since we're here.
347 to the. It ain't too bad.
Okay, I have tomatoes, helm beetles, and on this side, and caracal on the other. That's it.
Territric woodback vampire vine.
Oh, let's do vampire vines and tomatoes here.
Okay. There's a couple tomatoes to the right.
Let us see. Yeah. 81 to this. Ah, there.
Vampire vine over here.
42 to the. This is going to require going. Which is not a big problem.
Ooh, it's my favorite. It's my killer model.
Okay.
Doing that one.
He just popped, so yeah, we have time.
Speaking of which, I need to get the tomato named here.
Okay. I'm done with the elites. Both. Really, my level's too high? Okay.
There it is, right there. I can grab that Aether Ray while I'm here. Might come in handy later. Oh. When I get here in the story, I do believe there's an 8th recruit. Maybe 2. $180 to the north. I'm being over here. Don't remember. Right there.
Okay. $309 to the northeast, which is up on that island. Okay, let's do our main MSQ to get up to that island.
Hell beetles.
Springtime.
Actually, while we're over in this area, let me fly around and see if I can find my hunt.
I'm on. Says it's not going to show up for me or anything. It's kind of sort of all up to you. So let me know when you find it, okay? I'm looking at the other screen.
Will do.
Another.
Found him. You ready?
Yeah?
That's right here.
Okay, go ahead.
Alrighty, let me, 21. On this side. I'm going that way.
Ooh, okay. This will be fun.
Won't be hard. You attack the other guys? You just brought them all over.
I believe I remember they're back here. Remember running around this building. There it is.
So I pretty much ended up pulling the room.
Yeah, because you fought the other group.
Did?
Yes.
I didn't notice that. Sorry. My tab again. Tab targeting. Tab targeting of the gods.
Oh, you left one behind.
Did you get your wood bats at least?
Yes, yes, I did.
And everything else in the room from the sounds of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
apparently. I wasn't expecting you to come in this way though. Yeah, I think it's a little safer up above.
Okay.
The front door is too well guarded.
Not well guarded enough, we killed them all.
Thankfully.
Do not know. Don't think there's one. So I do believe it's up above.
Okay, what have you got on this other side now? Terror truck and
Terror truck, that's it.
Northwest. And
so we're not bothering with the Astropolis at all. Okay, cool.
Nope.
Makes things a little easier.
That's why I went after the wood bats there.
Gotcha. Terror truck.
I was gonna ask about early. It's Sunday.
Yeah, she gets out early today.
Yes. And on top of that, at 12:01 a.m., yes. And on top of that, she's already on winter vacation.
Oh,
She's not going back to school till January 10th.
I forgot this next weekend was Christmas.
Yes, it is. It is upon us. Oh, are you doing it? Why are you teleporting?
I don't know. For some reason today always seemed.
Are you
like
done?
It was,
No, we need to do caracals.
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I
some
was
reason-
having a problem. Go ahead, V. I'm sorry.
For some reason today has always seemed like it was been Monday. For some reason.
Just this whole year feels off.
It's almost over. Right?
Yeah, but you know what? In 2019, we said 2019 sucked. 2020 is going to be better. 2020 was worse.
Huh.
Then 2020 said 2020 sucked. 2021 is going to be better. 2021 wasn't a whole hell of a lot worse than 2020, but it really wasn't any better. So I don't know. I guess there is that whole saying about, there's only one way to go, and that's up. But apparently we haven't hit bottom yet.
You and me. We're alike.
I know.
Well,
I just raised the death flag.
They expect the newest variant to be Hell on Wheels.
Wait, please. Wait.
Possibly getting,
Hospitalizations already went up 37%.
they're saying
Greetings and
possibly
salutations. Can you hear
be
me?
as bad as the initial or worse.
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
Well, hopefully we've got
I
our
was
shit
only
together
to
a
hear
little
your
more, but
words.
I don't think that's the
Share
case.
your feelings and know your thoughts. May we please be friends? May we please be friends?
Is that it?
Yep, that's it.
I see you found him.
go ahead and teleport us.
We need a new chocobo.
It's Ladeus.
I'll get it.
It's been a while. Too long, I think.
Too long indeed for close collaborators.
It's not like we're gonna end up anywhere
On this blessed
unsafe
occasion, I bring
that
not
this
only
second.
myself, but
Oh, we
others who
already
want to
picked up
speak with
Pixie Quest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me get the chocobo out. Let me eat
You
some
of the
herring,
convocation?
which sounds gross.
Emmett Selk at your service.
Okay.
Do I have the honor of addressing Hermes, Chief Overseer of Elpis?
Oh, there you are.
You do.
So,
Traveled far for it.
for hunts, I have on this side, I have flower
Given
baskets,
your facility's purpose, its
and that's all.
remote
On the
location is
everything else on
something
the
of
other side:
necessity.
werewoods, moss fungus, garden
Would that I
poisons.
didn't have to rely upon
And
a
then
guide.
for Pixie Quests, I have Raiders of the Lost Pork,
Have I not ever been
which
an
is
attentive
the
and helpful
searching for
friend?
suspicious characters. Pure Imagination, which is looking for the shiny,
But moving along to
and
more
Pebble Without a
agreeable
Cause,
company,
which
this one
well
we
is beating up a
chanced to-
Fuath.
I have No, sorry. I have Sharing is Caring, Flowery Frolic, and Where There's Wool, There's a Way.
Okay, so you wanna go over and grab Where There's Wool, There's a Way real quick, because
Well,
It's
you certainly
close.
have her
it's
attention.
pointless and well, I
she
mean,
one of yours,
it's free
Hermes?
XP, but it's also the only thing we have out in this direction.
Her name is Meteon. It means shooting star.
Get your wool. I'll wait outside.
If I may make an observation, her ether is terribly thin. I fear she might dissipate at any
I'm
moment.
gonna try and do something.
Nor do I believe you've made a submission to the Bureau. I would remember such a concept if you had.
I haven't, as you say.
Here I am.
I judged it too
That's
early.
not what I expected to
She's a pet
happen. That's
project of
weird.
mine,
Okay.
still undergoing preliminary testing. But rest assured that I will attend in person ere long.
Very well. Being an authority on flying life forms, I appreciate that you are exacting in your work. I shall look forward
I'm
to your
going
submission.
over to the flowery frolic area because
If we
there's
had finished with the perfunctory
flower
chit-chat,
baskets there.
I
So
would discuss official matters.
this area here, right?
Yep.
By my coming, I trust you already anticipate the subject.
I have an inkling, yes. Please wait to the main building yonder. I shall join you as soon as I've returned these creatures to their homes.
What's wrong, Hermes?
An amstoma is missing.
I may have found it. A creature with the self-same ether as those there, nestled in the boughs of a tree outside the grounds.
You're saying they can climb with their sorry excuses for limbs?
I have a tame moth. Moss
The fashion has
fungus,
been to
guard
imbue aquatic
crotches.
creatures with the power
All
of
right.
flight, ever since the words of Metron created a sky-swimming fish.
Take care of the Attain moth so we don't forget about it.
The ambistomas too can fly, if only slightly, and they could conceivably climb a tree. Whether they can come
Did you
down
want?
safely,
What
however.
fate are we on?
Oh, sure. We can do
Excuse
this
me.
one. It's a moth fate.
Yeah.
I'll help too.
Whoops. I hit the wrong moth.
And what are we supposed to do with
I'll be there
this
just a
lot?
minute.
May I suggest we
Oh,
split
you
up?
need to kill one of them anyways.
Yeah.
If you would be so good as to assist Hermes, Emmett Selk and I shall keep an eye on these adorable creatures.
Don't forget the level
in
sync
the
if you have to.
meantime.
I don't have to.
Okay, I guess I'm just that level.
Okay.
Of course, now's the moment you had to get that huge shield on you.
There you go.
Of course, because you need this.
Yeah, the problem with this guy is that the stuff he does doesn't do a lot of damage. But what it does do is annoying crap to you, like debuffs.
Oh, I don't have a shield.
You know, I just realized.
What?
It's kind of a weird universal truth that I didn't quite get before. Because it's not that... It may be a universal truth, but it's not that valid, or I should say, not that common a thing. I have a complaint about the... sorry, go ahead.
So there you go. I broke the shield.
Yeah, for some reason it didn't count. Maybe because I think the shield went off on you.
Could be.
So anyways, I have a complaint that I've had for a while about how the UI in Final Fantasy handles things. And that has to do, well, see, the thing about Final Fantasy is it uses right click on your mouse a lot. Because if you're steering around with a mouse, you're holding the right click button at all times. And you're right clicking on things to get the menus, etc. And that's my complaint right there, and it has to do with just how many menus pop up on you. Like if you're not in the right spot, all of a sudden you get all these like menus about moving things or reordering things or searching for things. And it gets in the way. Everything gets constantly in the way. And I'm thinking to myself, there's got to be a way to fix that. Why don't they fix that? Well, I realized the reason they don't fix that is because that's a problem that only happens to PC users. And only if you're actually using a mouse and keyboard. If you are on PlayStation, or you're using a controller and any other platform,
you got the analog.
You have the analog sticks, and you don't have a right-click mouse button to deal with.
Nope.
So that's super annoying. Because a lot of times I'll be clicking on something, and I still have my right. Still have my my right mouse button down, and it brings up the stupid ass menu, and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to click on someone, and instead I get like view search info, view company. I don't care about any of that in the middle of a fight. Anyways.
Moss fungus garden crotches is all I have left. There's double fate.
I do believe I tuned. Double check just here. Yep. I have not, as far as I can tell, missed any chocobo porters. But they may not pop up until the last moment. Or until a certain point in the storyline. So, much like the Aether Current quests.
What happened?
Long cutscene. Do you believe this one's voiced?
This appears to be the place. And here is where we part ways. We will be discussing highly sensitive affairs. Only a select few may be privy to such knowledge, and that does not include someone who cannot or will not divulge their origins.
There's only 3 of them?
What?
There's a 4th.
Will I have to remove you by force? Yes, I'm sure your business with Hermes is quite pressing. You may speak with him to your heart's content after ours is concluded.
I do not object to his attendance.
Hermes, this is highly irregular.
Perhaps, but I believe he can be trusted. Meteion would not have taken to him so quickly otherwise. Moreover, the presence of a third party may help me to maintain composure.
As you wish, then. Behave yourself. Do you hear?
Okay, so what's next?
Everything's on the other side. You said garden crotches, moss fungus, garden
So
porches,
sharing is caring is next.
Okay, and Pebble Without a Cause and Raiders. All of mine are on this side as far as the pixies are concerned.
Let's hear those.
Hop on.
Van Daniels declared his intention
I
to
thought I was
step
on,
down
sorry.
and named you,
You are not.
as his preferred
I saw my name in
successor.
the middle of your car, so I thought I was
Yes,
on.
well,
I was wrong.
yes, you were.
In recognition of your knowledge and your works, the
Start
convocation is
with
giving the recommendation due consideration.
Raiders of the Lost Pork.
As one who does not know you personally, I am to use my
There she is.
impartial eye to take your measure,
Did Dulia Chai look like?
and above all else, to ascertain your disposition towards the invitation. I
hop on.
understand that you and Van Daniel are close. He himself was once chief overseer of Elpis after all. I should not be surprised if you knew before anyone else that he wished to relinquish his office.
I did. He told me that when he fulfilled his
What the hell?
purpose, he wished to pass the torch to me.
Oh!
A
Okay, sorry, that's my
torch you
mistake.
seem none too pleased
I
to
was thinking
accept.
Pure Imagination of the
Are you
Shinies. Pure
so
Imagination is
averse
not the
to
Shinies. Pure
serving on the
Imagination is the
No, it's not
is
that.
the
For a
puka
humble
falling from the
researcher
waterfall.
Like myself to even be considered is an honor beyond words. No,
We'll do that at the end.
what troubles me, what I struggle to come to terms with, is the very fact that Van Daniel is stepping down. Does this not mean that he will return to the start?
Of his own volition, yes. Like so
Dead.
many others have before
Yeah.
him.
You're dead? No, you're not dead.
No, it was dead.
Okay.
To the star? Does that mean
No, I'm quite alive, thank you.
die?
Yeah, no, because if you were dead, I'm like, oh, that's a hell of a lot of lag. You look quite alive to me.
I'm
That's
a
not a
ghost.
word I hear often.
You maybe?
Is that what you say here in Elpis? Mankind is the life of Atheris. Each of us, a drop of blood flowing through its veins, bearing
I'll leave you
sustenance.
here wherever you're supposed
In
to
our
stop snailing.
finite time upon it, 'tis our
I know that's
duty
not her
to
name.
make it a better place. That all who call it home, now and in future, may abide in happiness. To that end, we have dedicated ourselves to the pursuit of enlightened
So I
creation.
should have a key for snailing and
And
beaver.
by our efforts did we transform this once untamed wilderness into the peaceful paradise you enjoy today.
What other one did you have? Or are you done with your
To
pixies?
return to the star whence we came is a privilege afforded to we who have so loved
I'm done
and
with
nurtured
pixies.
it.
Okay.
I just have mobs.
A choice
problems.
embraced by those who have lived their lives to the fullest, in service to our world.
Moss funguses.
And when they depart upon this journey, it is beautiful, always.
The 14 are no exception. 'Tis believed no occasion is more felicitous than the fulfillment of one's duty. Our office becomes our lives, and to retire is to return, or so the majority of us hold. Some few have elected to eschew custom. Mayhap you feel Fandaniel's deeds do not warrant his return. Yet you should know
crotchety
his
gardens.
accomplishments as well as any.
Yep, we'll get 'em.
During his time, he conceived of countless outstanding concepts. And channeling the wealth of experience he attained here in Elpis,
Grabbing a
he
whirlwind.
brought forth many new specimens.
I know of all this. I do. It's just, I cannot fathom why someone so great and wise, who could still do so much good, would want to end it all. Oh no, I've made her upset. Forgive me. I know I requested your presence. Might I trouble you to take Meteon outside? A change of scenery would do her good.
Okay. So now we gotta take her outside. That is not the door. This is the door.
Where are you running off to?
Where would?
No, I don't need any more.
Oh, okay.
But apparently, we're fighting one anyways. Hop on. We got left hunts wise as garden porkies.
Okay.
And then pure imagination. And that's it. We headed back.
What's up? Oh, that was lag, I guess.
Oh, weird. There's only one there. That's all I needed.
Yeah, someone else was fighting him.
Gotcha.
Okay, so next is going to pure imagination.
Yep. Wait a second. Oh, I guess it was further up. Okay.
Yes. There it is.
That's what I don't like about this mount. It fills up so much of my screen, I can't see around it.
Well, when you're in the mount, maybe you should pull back.
Well, sure, I do that sometimes, but for short hops. The problem is it's a really cool mount. It does a lot of neat, transformer things, but...
Well, I just use my scroll wheel to scroll back and forth. So it's easy to go in and out. It's real great on fights.
I know. And we actually have 2 scroll wheels to play with, I guess. Although, to be fair, I almost never used the one on the Tartarus.
This bird is menacing and it seems important to the story, but he absolutely nothing to do. Grumpy.
I just thought of a very desire-driven character.
Mm.
I can't tell you very much about it. I literally just thought of it, but... What's going on here? Lag.
Mm-hmm. It's been particularly laggy today.
Yep. Okay, that's it. Okay, we did this out of order, right? We already did Rectica.
Yeah.
So I guess it's Amarang next.
Ancient lizard, flames another ancient lizard.
Ancient lizard, Molamander. Well, this is easy.
So compact today.
It is. It is.
So what do you want to do for lunch?
I want to go anywhere today. Tomorrow tomorrow's a go-around day, more likely. In the morning, I'm gonna take my mom to Kaiser. I'm gonna take her to Kaiser twice this week.
All right.
So Molamanders and Flamesnors.
Yep. Anyway, so I'm gonna take her in to get a blood test done, and while you sleep.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the
Are
wife
Flames
gently
Owners
sleeps.
first or Molamanders first?
Molamanders. These are right out here.
Yeah.
I'm confusing him. Okay.
Okay.
They went down quickly.
They did. Well, we're at that level.
Yeah.
So take us to Stiltide, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Wood Eyes and Ironbeards.
Cliff Moles, Tragopan, Whiptails.
Okay, we'll start with Whiptails.
You say mustaches?
No.
You're going for the... Okay.
I was going to grab, if you were back at the chasm in the middle, I was going to grab that third one over there, but I'm not sure if he'll come.
He's too far away.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought so.
Girl, I'll take Christmas.
Still
No.
working on it.
Still working on it. I'm gonna go to Ironbeards next.
Okay.
And what did you have up above?
Cliff Mole.
Cliff Moles. Okay, good. They're next to the Ironbeards. Makes things easy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, should we go for Hurricane? He only killed us about 9 times the other day.
Yeah.
Ah, he's nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think, yeah, this is a good spot.
It's a nice iron beard there.
Right. That was, and then Cliff Moles are right behind us.
Alright. These guys won't attack. Bill, them. Leave her going that area.
Okay.
Tragopans and wood ice. Right?
Mm-hmm. Let's do wood eyes and then we can do tragopans.
Yep. Somebody's fighting them over there.
We can get that guy on the right.
This guy?
Yeah.
Alright, fine.
Think there's some up above?
No, there's one right here.
Okay.
Just past the rail.
Those wood eyes don't do a lot of damage, do they?
Nope.
I think you had the shield up for 2 whole fights. And it wasn't a big shield.
Mm. And tragopans.
Yep, yep.
I hear the pitter patters. Mother feet.
Mother feet. Oh, it's a good time, I guess. We'll just take her to Tragopans and see what she wants.
Mm-hmm. What the God dang it.
What happened? Did I do something?
It's okay. I thought you get the tragopans that are close to the area we're gonna go. That's all.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting about them, and especially now that I have a distraction.
Alright, so we're going to the east direction. Going to the satellite island, I guess is what we call this.
We just do the meat.
Amazing, is it not? The Ampelos, one of our newest subjects. So, how are we coming along?
place is Elpis. Those flowers. Elpis. Enteleckies. Like me.
They are a product of Elpis, and so named for their birthplace. A happy accident, born of the hands of a former researcher who loved beautiful blossoms. Unique for how they change color, to reflect the emotional state of those nearby. Though be it here or elsewhere, they are seldom seen in any hue save purest white.
Reflect the emotional state, you say? By what means do they achieve this?
In creation, there exists an energy wholly apart from ether, one driven by emotions. In like manner to how we manipulate ether, this flower is subject to the influence of said energy. While it has no will of its own, it is sensitive to the prevailing emotion in the vicinity, and reacts by altering its color and vibrancy.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory.
I got them
Though a
pistola.
gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feeling.
I have Cubus. Yeah, I can't mount a motorcycle. They don't have a
I
sidecar.
know, I know, I know, I know.
They should put a sidecar option on it.
I think that would be very cool.
Akasha.
Okay.
Though I'm not familiar with
this
the
way.
term, your description suggests it is the self-same energy. Dynamis, we call it. And those entities like the Elpis flower that have the ability to interact with this energy, converting emotions into tangible phenomena, are Enteleckies.
That's me! That's me! An Entelecki!
That you are, my dear. And no ordinary one at that, but the first possessed of free will.
Wait. A form of energy other than ether? Dynamis? I've never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, port us to the Macarensis. The
Dynamis cannot be
Macarena.
seen, much less felt.
Why did we go undercups?
And though its existence has long been
wrong one.
theorized, we had no proof until the flower's
Thought I hit
serendipitous
the
creation.
undercups, but I guess
No, you did hit him.
I mean,
What's
not,
more,
ah,
Dynamis is
Macarensis.
far weaker than ether. Under normal
Yeah.
circumstances,
Macarena.
its effects are drowned out by
Macarena.
the latter.
Hey,
On account of which,
Macarensis.
beings comprised of and reliant upon the ether, like you and I, are unable to make practical use of Dynamis. 'Tis a truly esoteric thing, known to but a select few scholars.
Intriguing. Then, given the limitations you described, why create Netion?
Our star, Aetheris, is especially rich in ether, so much so that its name is derived from it. However, when we consider all energy in existence here and in the vast space beyond,
So that's it for
Dynamis
hunts, huh?
may account for as much as 68.
So what do you feel like doing?
we can do our other set of hunts.
Abundant form
Okay,
by far.
so I guess we just
Return.
We'll be able
return
to
to
control
Charlie.
it.
Yep.
We could open the door to limitless possibilities. 'Tis not unlike a gently flowing stream, unable to break through the dam of ether barring its path. But if we could imbue the stream with the vigor of a raging
I gotta
river,
repair, and before I switch over, you know, it's easier to repair a Beldesian.
not that I have such grand ambitions.
Also less busy.
Nay, I merely wish to create a being that could traverse the great expanse.
Only 94% for me.
The relative scarcity of ether beyond the bounds of this star was a concern. And so, I looked to another source of energy by necessity.
That being Dynamis. No wonder her ether is so thin.
Precisely.
So was Sekron on yesterday?
Yours is thin too.
No. You did say she'd be on this weekend, though.
Like me.
I can text her and find out.
So, are we the same? Intellecties.
Okay, nothing new there. Okay, and oh, wrong one. Okay, so are we switching and having me port since you're the one with the maps?
Sure.
All of Artifice.
The deficits of ether
You have
alone does
your
not
hunts, right?
Intelleki make.
Yeah.
It would, however, make it easier for you to interact with Dynamis. And limited though its influence may be, this quality could
Yeah,
prove the
mithril
difference
cap.
between victory and
Oh,
defeat.
did we make a decision on what to
You
do
do
about
well
lunch?
not to underestimate it.
Oh, I can do paninis if you want to go and put away the foodie and get out the press.
I'd forgotten about
Well,
the
the foodie has been put away.
You must
Okay,
excuse
if
me
you
a
want to get the
moment while I
press
go
while I
and
prepare
verify a few more
the
things.
meat and
Is
stuff.
the press in the garage?
Yeah, it's right next to the crock pot.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay,
This
I'll
is-
see. Someone wants a grilled cheese sandwich.
Okay, cool. So you want to go back up to Baldessian then? And we park and jump.
You guys taking off for a little bit?
Yeah, just making some quick lunch.
Okay.
She's gonna make some grilled cheese sandwich. This way, Terry. Okay, if you want to do it that way, that's cool too. It's a lot faster. Just right before making that last left turn that takes you into the main hall, there's a door there. Just go right through it. We'll be back in 20 minutes.
Okay. Enjoy your lunch. Like I said, there is a lot of cutscene. I don't like these side quests, but at least this one is not difficult. Unfortunately, that's good. It's a, well, from this standpoint, a future enemy. There are circumstances around that make it a bit weird.
No, no, no. You are not foisting this nonsense on me.
I'm given to understand you have the power to help the Charybdis, and should be quite willing to do so. And so I appeal to your better nature, most benevolent Emet-Selch. Please teach her to fly.
Or else Hermes will transform. Right now.
Now, there's no need to go quite that far. Altruism is its own reward, as I'm sure he would agree.
Oh, would he now? And who contrived to put me in this position, pray tell?
Nothing so devious. I merely suggested a possible course of action.
Please, Emet-Selch. Please.
I did not come all this way to play nursemaid to your creations. I'd thank you to remember this favor and let it be the last. I will aid it once it is taken to the air. It falls to you to shepherd it skyward.
Well, let's relax and enjoy the spectacle, shall we? You were wondering why Emmett Selk joined the convocation. Truth be told, he wasn't the first choice for the office. I was, on the strength of my ability to see ether. But I declined the offer. For though my vision is exceptional, I am pedestrian in all other aspects. Worse even. Quite abysmal when it comes to manipulating ether, for example. Couldn't transform even if I had a mind to do so. What good is the ability to perceive a problem if one cannot act to address it? Emmett Selk has no such shortcomings. He excels in vision and manipulation both, the latter to an extraordinary degree. If there is a mage more powerful, I do not know of them. Thus did I recommend him for the office in my stead. And I wasn't the only one. Far from it. Countless others vouched for his skill and character. People the world over, to whom he had previously lent a helping hand. Oh, how surprised he was. Claimed he hadn't done anything remarkable for anyone. Modest to a fault. He deserved every bit of acclaim he received. Yet he may well have gone unappreciated were it not for a mutual friend. A singular soul who can't help but involve himself in the business of others. Where he walks, excitement is certain to follow. His antics irritate Emmett Selk to no end, but much of his grumbling stems from genuine concern. When our friend calls, he never fails to answer and lend his talents. And in the course of doing so, he himself came to be recognized and respected by those around him. They are truly remarkable individuals, and I'm proud to call them friends. To help them realize their dreams. This will be my greatest contribution to our world. And when they have fulfilled their respective purposes, so too shall I have fulfilled mine. And together we may return to the star. Look at me, spilling my innermost secrets. I can't seem to help it with you. I can only assume it is due to the color of your soul. I just don't understand how you can be so alike and yet so different.
Well done, my pet. Well done!
Ah, yes. I dare say the Charybdis will be fine here on. Why don't you go and signal to Emmett Selk? Let him know that his arduous task is at an end.
There we go. Hopefully that does it. That did it. Okay. Alright. Onward and upward. Oh. Again, it fell off without me noticing it. I should look up the marker board, see if I can find any more of those. Alright. I think we're going up to that island, so we're teleported again. Could be mistaken. We shall see. Oh, it's on. Okay. Alright. Oh, one. I think I've already got the... Yeah, I've already got the ether right. That's okay. Alright. This actually might be a good place. Folks, as the song and the saying goes, it's always 5 o'clock somewhere. Well, it's just about that time for me. Unfortunately, it's unfortunate because that's what time it is. I shut down my stream for the day and call it a day. You guys have a good night. Good one another, love one another. Remember, if you don't bring the Lord up. You had a good day yesterday on Saturday, and I hope your Christmas is looking bright. I will be back tomorrow with more Final Fantasy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, donate, ring that notification bell for notifications when I go live. By all means, have a very, very Merry Christmas. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody.